Hello, hello, my creative stampers. How are you? Happy Fun Fold Friday. Oh my gosh, it's the weekend. So excited. Do you guys have plans for the weekend? I know I do. I'm scrapbooking. Oh my gosh. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just staying in my dining room table and I'm getting caught up on my Norway album. That's my plan. Anyways, how are you all? I got Rosie and Carlos in the building this morning. I love it. So bright and early for you guys. So, Fun Fold Friday. This Fun Fold I found is from Rhonda Wade. If you are not a follower of Rhonda Wade, I'd encourage you to look her up. She is the sweetest, lovely lady. She's up in, I think Michigan. Yeah, I think Michigan or Minnesota or one of those northern states up there. But anyways, she did this mystery stamping. And so I am going to share this with you guys. Yay. All right, we got Tony. Oh, wow, all those names. I love it how they just like 100 just pop up at once. Rosie, Cynthia, Kay, and Mary, and Jeannie. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Noreen. Good morning, good morning. All right. Don't forget, this is what we're calling bonus days in July. And all that means is you earn $5 coupons for every $50 you spend in the United States. I don't know what it is in other countries, but here in the United States, $50 and you get a $5 coupon that you redeem in August. So we're loving it. And of course, you know, when you spend $50 or more with me, I send you a thank you gift at the end of the month. Speaking of thank you gifts, those of you who purchased in June, your gifts finally came yesterday. So that is what I'll be doing today before I scrapbook, is getting your thank you cards all put together and put in the mail today. So those of you who ordered from me in June, thank you so much. And your little prize or gift is coming in the mail. Okay. Let's switch cameras. There we go. We are doing a fun fold today, and you are going to need an entire piece of 8.5 by 11. Let me get the measurements up here. Now remember, all the measurements are on my blog. However, the download is now going to be in my email. Okay, I'm being sneaky. You have to sign up for my email, for my newsletter to get the downloads now. Rhonda taught me that. Anyways, you have let me zoom out. I know you'll see my messy desk. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. Hold everything. There we go. Okay. You can't see that very well. Let me lift it up a little bit. There we go. All right. And you're probably going to see my lap, but that's okay. You can see my lap while I do this because it's hard to get the whole piece of paper in the camera. All right. So you have this 8.5 by 11. What we're going to do is we're going to score it and create sections. Okay. And the first score, we're going to score at 5.5. Now get your blade out of the way. You do not want that blade right now. We'll use the blade in a minute, but right now we just need to score. So we're scoring 5.5 along the 11-inch. Let me get my thing there. 5.5 along the 11-inch edge. Okay, 5.5. Now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate it, and we're going to go in 2 1/8 along the 11-inch side on both sides. So we're going to do 2 1/8 on that side. Then we're just going to turn it around and do 2 1/8 on this side. And what we've done is we've created 6 sections. So I'll show you all the sections. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so we've created 6. Let's see if I can get the glare to help me out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 sections. We're going to cut these 2 off. Now, a trimmer will keep your lines nice and straight, or a pair of scissors just cut along the score lines. But I'm going to use my trimmer so that my cuts are nice and straight. And we're doing them, these 2 top ones up here. All right, so I need my blade now, and I'm just going to line up that score line right there in, whoops, can't see, sorry. There we go. Line up that score line right there in the groove. Okay. And I'm going to come down to this score line right here. Okay. Let me get the banner off of there. There we go. That gives you more room. Okay. And we're going to just come down here. And there's a mark on this blade thing that shows you exactly where the blade is. So I can just match up that line with my score line. And voila, it landed right there. Okay. So we have one. Okay. And now we're just going to rotate it and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put this score line right there, but we're only going to come to here. We're cutting this little piece off. Okay. So you just come and line up that line, that groove there with this score line right there. Okay. And that comes right out. Now let's do the other side. Once again, we scored at 5.5 along the 11-inch. Okay. 5.5 along the 11th inch. And then we scored at 2 1/8 on the 5.5 along the 5.5 inch. Now we're cutting these two top corner sections out. Okay. Should be good. Yep, there we go. All right. So now what I've created is this funky looking thing here. Okay. Now this card, I don't have a name for it, but it's kind of a combination. Oh, and by the way, these are scraps for another day. Okay. It's kind of a combination of a gatefold. Okay. Here's your gatefold. All right. There's the gatefold. But it has a flap coming over like that. Cool. Now, I did notice right here that that is kind of getting in the way of this folding over. So I'm going to just trim a scant off of those. I don't know how well the trimmer will do. Let me get my scissors out to do that. I'm going to get my big long scissors so I can try to stay in a straight line. But yeah, I just want just a hair off of there. Okay. And then a hair, well, I'll just turn it over. It'd be easier that way. There we go. Just a hair off of that side. Okay, there we go. Now when I close it, oh, that's much better. It closes much easier. Okay, how we doing? Let me see your comments. Remember, if you have a question, there's a question, Kim. I got in late. What did you say we have to sign up? Oh, Kim. Okay, so from now on, to get the downloads for my fun folds with all the measurements, you need to be on my newsletter, my email list. And I believe you are. There's a link in the YouTube channel description. There's also a link on my blog. And it's just signing up for the newsletter or the email. Okay. You can still see the written instructions will still be on the blog, but if you want to download, you have to go to the email. Okay. So, and we're all done there. Now let's decorate this thing. You ready? Okay. I am using our most gorgeous, even remember, this is Christmas in July, you guys, most gorgeous open sleigh paper. If y'all haven't gotten this yet, I encourage you to do so because it is in our online exclusive only. And though they told us it'll be around for a while, it is not going to be around forever. Okay. So eventually it will sell out and they won't restock it. But, anyways, it's easier to do this. Look how beautiful these papers are. And of course, these are cut down. They're actually 6 by 6. And I love this one, the bright morning sun in the woods. Ah, so pretty. A cold winter day on the prairie. And then these beautiful woodland cabin in the woods. Love it. All right. And then on the back, it's just general paper you could use on any card. And it's got this nice wood grain here. And it also has a dark brown wood grain. Oh, it's on the card I'm using today. So where is that? Here it is. This dark wood brown. And I'm using this cute little fox today. Oh, isn't he so precious? Okay. So let me put this away, out of our way. And we need this. We need some. Okay, let me get my measurements back out again. Okay. All right, we need a card base. We need a coordinating cardstock that's 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to open this all up and I'm going to use my bone folder. This is not staying closed. So let's do that. There we go. And There we go. And there we go. Okay, it's a little better. So it closes like that. All right, now that's going to go on there like that. And then our DSP is just a little smaller. Okay, and I'm using copper clay because the cute little fox is copper. Okay, isn't that beautiful? I love this. Okay, I can zoom in a little bit more now. Let me rotate it. It's a little crooked. Here we go. Okay. All right. And like I said, don't forget, if you have a question, put a question mark. I'm trying to keep up with them. Okay, there we go. So good, so good. All right, this, the name of the cardstock, Copper Clay. It's one of our new in colors for this year, Copper Clay. All right, let's get some tape out and tape all this together. Actually, don't tape it on here. Put your base to the side because we don't need that for right now. We just want to put this right, because we're going to wrap some ribbon around this before we put it on the front. Whoops, there we go. Okay. All right, got that. Now, like I said, we're going to wrap some ribbon. Do y'all not love this natural twine? Oh, it's so pretty. So now you can't really tie a bow with this, but it makes a good knot. So I am just going to, oh, come on. Give me just enough for a knot. There, that should be enough. Now, where'd my scissors go? There they are. Wow. And it's probably more than I needed, but just in case, actually, let's pull that down there so I can get my clamping tweezers on there because I want it to be tight so the knot doesn't slip. Okay. There we go. Actually, it probably could make a bow. It's pretty flexible, but I like it. Okay. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to keep it up here at the top because I don't want it to cover my little fox. And I'm going to put a sentiment right there, but let's hold off on that for a minute. Let's get the rest of the DSP put on here. So these two flaps, I'm just putting DSP on them, but I'm getting this DSP from, oh, did I put it away? It's from Nature's, oh, you know, the natural. It's where this maybe it's caught with my other sampler. Nope. Hold on. I got you. It is called, I know y'all can tell me before I can. Earth and Elegance. There it is. Earth and Elegance. And no, my sampler's not in here. Well, fiddle dee dee. Where'd my sampler go? Oh, well. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, it comes from the Earth and Elegance paper, but it has this pretty copper and it kind of has tree-like looking stuff. And I just thought it'd be cool. And it's just going to go right on here. Oh, there's two pieces. I was like, why is that being weird? And let me get those measurements should be up here. They're 2 inches by 5 3/8. And you're going to put it right up to the edge so these two pieces of paper can come together. Oh, you know what? I trimmed that scant off and now that's like coming in even. Oh, that's all right. It's going to leave a white edge. No, that's going to look weird. Because I cut a scant off there. Now I've got to cut a scant off these. No biggie. No biggie. Just, there we go. Just, you know, measure twice, cut once. Oh, there's a question. The DSP, this is Earth and Elegance. The first one was One Horse Open Sleigh. So this one here is One Horse Open Sleigh. And then this one here is Earth and Elegance. Okay, one more. There we go. All right, now they should. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Now you have this white border going around. And depending on, I mean, you've got both sides to work with. You can stamp on this side pretty well. whatever you want to do. I am just going to stick it on here and let it do its thing. Sometimes I just let the designer paper do its thing. So that's just going to go right like that. And then, you know, like I said, you can put other stuff on here. That's the fun thing about having so many on Fun Folds. You've just got so many flaps to work with. So you can put lots of messages, lots of images. There we go. Okay, so we've got that side. Now I'm just going to put these on the inside. Kind of boring. No. Okay. There we go. And there we go. So what do you guys have planned for this weekend? Like I said, I'm going to be first getting y'all's thank you gifts out in the mail today, but then I'm going to be working on my Norway scrapbook. I love having scrapbooks of my trips because I love going back and looking at them. I just, you know, I'm kind of weird that way. All right, so that's our inside, and it goes like that. All right, so now let's finish our outside. All right, so we have this part so far. I want to put a sentiment up here. So I'm going, oh, you know what? I forgot to get my punches. Hold on. I'm using the 2-inch circle punch and the decorative circle punch. So I've got these out. I love these. They go together perfectly. And I need a piece of scrap white. I thought I had pulled it. Here we go. I think, no, that was cardstock. That was from the base. I don't want thick cardstock. So I keep all my white scraps in here in this little thing on my desk. Okay. Here we go. We've got that. Oh, and the stamp set, instead of the open the horse and sleigh stamp set, I pulled out a different stamp set, the Regal Reindeer, because look at this fox. Can you just imagine how quiet it is in the snow with the little fox walking by? I just thought, so peaceful. It's so peaceful. So, peace on earth. And then it has a nice sentiment for the inside, wishing you a wonderful season filled with all the good things that warm your heart and lift your spirit. And so since it's a snowy thing, we want to have some warmth. All right. So I thought that would be a good, some good sentiments for this card. All right. So let's get the Peace on Earth out. And I'm getting the copper clay ink. All right. And I know I had it. I pulled it. There it is. Ah, so Karen doesn't know if she's going to they're visiting from Kansas, so they're not sure what they're doing yet. You said everyone's asleep. Yes, everyone's sleeping. It's nice and early. Okay, I know I have the Peace on Earth stamp around. Oh, it's on the block. Oh, I'm such a goof. Okay. And give yourself enough room for the circle punch. Oh, I love that. Let it dry. These new in color stamp pads are so juicy. They've got a lot of ink in them, which is great, but you have to kind of be careful because it'll smear if you don't let it kind of dry. All right, Peace on Earth. Whee! And then to pick up the color in the trees here, okay, right here, I pulled out the crumb cake, and I'm going to do the decorative circle punch and the crumb cake. And like I said, I love how these two punches just go together. They just layer perfectly. All right, and put some adhesive back here. Now, remember, the decorative punch does have a direction. This top and bottom have a bigger wave, and then these two sides have a different kind of wave. So you can either go that way or go that way. And I'm going this way because it doesn't matter. And then just fit that in there. There we go. Perfect. And get some dimensionals. Okay. And we'll just put 3 of them on here. There we go. And we're just going to put that right here. Peace on Earth. I'm going to bring that down a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's covering up that tree, but oh well, that's okay. There we go. Now, One other thing we have, well, let me put this on the card first. So I'm going to use glue because we've got this right here and it can kind of be in the way, or you could use dimensionals to lift it up. But I try, like I said, when you mail a handmade card, you need to be careful on the thickness. So I try not to do too much dimensional. Come on, glue. All right. Where's my, I've got a sewing pin here, and then I've got that pretty decorative one. But that is how you solve that problem. And voila, we got glue. Well, we had glue. Come on. There we go. Whew. All right. Now, who would have thought copper, clay, and white for Christmas? There you go. A nice, unique color combo. But it's just, like I said, these copper snowflakes are really going to finish this card off. You're going to love this. Come on. There we go. All right, and that. Okay. Where are the copper snowflakes? Here they are. I love these. Like I said, I've almost finished all the white ones. I'm getting down to just gold and copper now. Oh, gosh. See, what else do we have going on this weekend? Let me pull it up here. Oh, very rainy in Ireland. Oh, my goodness. Grandson's all weekend. Awesome. Hello from Norway. Oh, I miss Norway. It was so beautiful. Craft Festival. Awesome. Kay, that sounds great. Oh, and then an early birthday celebration. My husband got his birthday gift in the mail yesterday. We ordered from the Prime Days. He has a brand new TV and sound system. He's like in little boy heaven. It was so fun last night having him hook it all up and get it all set up. More granddaughters. Love it from Tony. Awesome. We got a lot of grandkids. Hi, Gail from Australia. Love it. Oh, yes, Terry. I love the way Christmas has come a long way from plain old red and green, too. Awesome. Okay. And Maria have you ever used the glossy accents? I have not, Maria, but I keep meaning to. I did order the metallic ones. I just got these in the mail. And so I'm going to play around with these, but not on this card. All right, back to putting our snowflakes on. I know I'm rambling. For those of you watching the replay, I'm sorry. I know it gets kind of boring. But all right, so let's put a couple of snowflakes here. Isn't that pretty? There we go. 1, 2, and let's put a couple up here. Is that enough? One more. One more won't hurt. There we go. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Okay. So this is our fun fold for this Friday. It lifts up and then it opens up. Oh, you know what? We need some stuff on the inside. Let's decorate our inside. So I didn't have a snow stamp, but I do have this tree stamp here. And I thought, well, let's put that tree in there. So, and then I do have like little snowflakes, but I don't know. Oops, they're dimensional on there. Yeah, I like trying to do whatever I can. Now, however, I can put that tree there, but if I put it off the edge like that, I don't want it to get on this DSP. So my trick for that is getting out some Post-it notes. There we go. And we'll just put that right up to the edge. Right like that. Okay, perfect. Now let me get out my crumb cake. There we go. Make our trees crumb cake. I guess I could have made them green, but why? Okay, and yeah. Perfect. It looks like my ink pad needs to be refilled. It's getting kind of low down there in the middle. And take that away. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Okay, and then the sentiment, this larger sentiment. Okay. Oh, the silicone mat. Genius, Maria. So she uses the silicone mat to block out the stuff she doesn't want to get stamped. That is so smart. Okay, so let's put it to the side, put it in the middle. No, we'll put it to the side. I like being different. Oh, perfect. Yay. Oh, and you know what this needs? I'm sorry. I can't get away from these snowflakes. They're so pretty. Let's put some snowflakes on the inside too. Okay, now I'm all done. I know I have tweezers around here. There we go. How's that? 1 and 2. Perfect. Now we're done. Okay, so fun. So close it and close it. Peace on earth. Wishing you a wonderful season filled with all the good things that warm your heart and lift your spirits. So, yay. I hope you all enjoyed today's Fun Fold Friday. Now, remember, all the measurements are on the blog. And so one more time, those of you who are writing it down, the base is 8.5 by 11. The coordinating cardstock was 4 by 5 1/4. And then the DSP was 3 3/4 by 5. And then the inside, the panels were 2 inches by 5 3/8. And if you trim down the inside flaps, you'll need to trim down your DSP also. Okay, the measurements are on the blog, but if you want a download of the measurements with all the instructions and the pictures, I'll be putting that on the email today, okay? Along with the replay videos of Mondays and Wednesdays in today's videos, okay? So if you're not signed up for my newsletter, please do so. The link is in the description of YouTube, and it's also, there's a link on my blog, creatingwithkristina.com, okay? Creatingwithkristina.com. Do I have any other questions? Do you ever put your name on the back? Sherry, yeah, I do. I'll put my name back here. I have a stamp that I had made, and it just says handmade by Kristina Reese. And then it's got my website. And then I need to have another one made because my at Stampin' Up is a separate stamp if I sell them. Okay. I don't usually use this unless I go to a craft fair and sell them, because if you sell them, you need to put Stampin' Up's trademark on them because they're Stampin' Up's images. But yeah, so all right. I think that's it. All right. You all have a blessed weekend. Love y'all so much. Have a lot of fun crafting and playing with your grandchildren. And that's it. And keep cool. Oh my gosh. My sister came over yesterday and I got a sunburn. So yay. Yeah, my arm is quite red. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. See y'all Monday night. Okay, Monday night stamping. Bye-bye.